you beautiful unicorns, and welcome back to Land of Kavos, where you learn absolutely nothing from a girl you don't know. Me. Hi. So, today I was gonna do another random questions video. You know those videos where I get those weird questions and I answer them and you get to hear me be obnoxious and yeah? Well, I didn't get any questions from my friend that was supposed to send them to me. We drink glue. So, I scoured the internet and I just pulled a bunch of questions together from random tags, and hopefully that'll work because I don't normally do this kind of thing. And I'm going to be putting out questions videos every week because I like answering questions. So, here we go. Shall we begin? Yes. Okay. Question number 1. How did you get your YouTube username? Okay, are you guys ready for this? Inspirational story right here. Oh, that's not the heart. Hits the heart. Right here. Right there in the heartstrings. Anyways, so, let's see. I was playing this game called Fun Run. Well, I was like preparing to, and it was like my first time, and I still play it, by the way. And they're all like, hey, you have to pick a username, and I was all like, hey, okay, whatever. And you know, one of my favorite bands, their name is Cavo, and I was gonna use that because I'm not a creative person. And somebody already used that name, so I was all like, okay, you know what, whatever. I'll just add an S to it and be done with it. And I was all like, yay. And then August rolls around, and I'm like, hey, I should start a YouTube channel. And here I am, Kavos, the one you know and love. Probably don't love, but that's okay. I'm still here. Yeah. So, number 2. What's the one thing in your closet you cannot live without? Probably this shirt I have. It's black, and it has a portrait of the band Nirvana on it. If you see me on a normal daily basis, I might have worn this in one of my videos. I don't know. Oh, right here. Oh, so smart. I love it to death because it's like comfy and yeah. And they're like one of my most favorite bands of all time, and it's really comfy, and I just love it, and yeah. So, 3. What's the one thing people probably don't know about you? I don't know. I'll come back to that question, because, I mean, I don't know. I'll come back to that, okay? Is that okay with you? Because that's okay with me, and yeah, so. Number 4. Name one thing that you want to do before you die. One thing I want to do before I die is probably travel to the Samoan Islands, which are islands like not that they're pretty far out from the US. They're past Hawaii, but they're not that far. And I think like some people call them the American Samoan Islands or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not that big in geography, as you could see, because I mean, geography is not my thing. Number 5. What's one food you cannot live without? Well, actually I have 2, because it's kind of hard to choose between the 2 of them. The first one would probably be pizza. The second one, carrots. I, love carrots. Like, if you put just a bag full of carrots in front of me, those will be gone within the blink of an eye. I love them so much. They're my thing. So, yeah. And fun fact, story type thing. If any of my people that I sit with at lunch, if they have like leftover carrots, they'll just give them to me and be all like, hey, do you want any carrots? And I'll be all like, yes, I want some carrots, and they will give them to me. And yeah, so it's kind of like a win-win. Woo. So number 6, I think. We'll go from 6. Okay, we'll say it's 6. Number 6. What's your number 1 most listened to song? Probably, well, I don't know. It's like a 3-way tie. Probably Broken by Seether, or The Drugs Don't Work by The Verb. The Drugs Don't Work by The Verb, or Never Too Late by 3 Days Grace. I'll put them all in the description because I have a hard time with the English language. Even though I live in the US, I don't know how that works. So, number 7. What kind of a personality would you say you have? I would say that I'm pretty fun, and sometimes I can be rude. Well, most of the time. It just depends on, like, if you rub me wrong. Like, if you say stupid things, I'm gonna be rude to you. And if you're rude to me, I'm gonna be rude to you. You see how that works? But overall, I'm pretty sure I'm a pretty nice person. Hopefully I am. Unless there's, like, somebody planning to, like, assassinate me out there. Please don't do it. Please. Okay. Don't. Okay. Number whatever we're on. What's your favorite number? I really don't have one. Yeah, I really don't have one. 'Cause, like, I don't know. I've never thought of, like, a number that I just favorite over all of the numbers. So I've never really thought of a favorite number. So I don't know. What name 2 hobbies that you have? Well, I can only think of one off the top of my head. I like to go tumbling. If you don't know what that, not like Tumblr, but like tumbling, you know, where you go on the springboard floor and you're like, hey, let's do a bunch of flips and stuff. Yeah, I like doing that, but I don't do it competitively. I do it recreationally, and that's a lot of fun, and I'm actually pretty good at it. So, yeah. What's your favorite movie soundtrack? I don't know. It's hard. Probably the Punisher soundtrack. Soundtrack. I think I got soundtrack. Probably the Punisher soundtrack. If you don't know what that is, it was kind of like a superhero movie from like 2005. No, it was either superhero or villain. I can't remember. I haven't seen it, but my parents talk about it all the time, and I didn't really care to watch the movie at all. I'll probably end up watching it after this video, but I really like the soundtrack. I actually own it. It's over there on the shelf of magical CD things. So I actually own it, and it's just amazing, because, yeah. Oh yeah, I was supposed to answer that other question, wasn't I? Oh, wow. What's one thing people probably wouldn't know about you? Well, I don't know. I'm vegetarian, if that counts. But I have a feeling most people know that about me. Well, probably not most people, only like a couple people know that. But I'm vegetarian, and if you don't know what that is, you have something wrong with you. But that means that I don't eat meat, and I don't eat it because I don't like the texture of it, and it's not okay, and it's not okay. So I don't know. So yeah. Anyways, that concludes this question video. It really had no point, and you may have learned some things about me that you didn't know, just like in the other video. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and maybe I made some very interesting faces that just struck you as interesting, and you probably learned that I have a struggle with the English language, because you do have to admit it. Some of the words in the English language, some of the words in the English language are pretty hard to pronounce, especially when you're tired. And it just gets bad. Like, there's like a whole list of words I just can't do. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video about that sometime. I don't know. So, hopefully you enjoyed that. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. I don't know. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to go because this is 10, almost 11 minutes, you guys. Almost 11 minutes. I know. So, I'm going to go. Goodbye. Good luck with life. Don't eat beavers. And be fantastic citizens of the world. And remember to get that discounted Valentine's candy. Because, you know what? That is the best part of Valentine's Day. You have to admit it is. Okay? So, goodbye. And be amazing. Because I love you all. Okay? Okay. Okay. Bye! Oh!